Is Belichick the greatest head coach ever? Yes, he is. In an era where you have to think about finances and you have to think about losing players and replacing players and just being consistently great, I mean, he's the best who's ever done it.
The Bill Belichick era in New England. The achievements, monumental. The story, dramatic. Drew Bledsoe, the Patriots starting quarterback, almost died that night from internal bleeding. His replacement, a backup from Michigan in his second season.
It was a huge moment for the franchise because it allowed the Tom Brady story to begin. It was a big debate at the time in New England in 2001, Brady or Bledsoe, Brady or Bledsoe.
That's the Wizard of Oz when you go from black and white to color. Everything changed.
Belichick's Patriots followed the yellow brick road all the way to the Super Bowl and eked out the franchise's first championship. Of course, that was merely the beginning of the dynasty and of the most productive partnership ever in the NFL.
They reached heights that I don't think either of them ever could have imagined. Bill Belichick and his staff helped Tom Brady so much. He learned the game in a way that he never would have learned it from a different coaching staff. He learned it from a defensive genius's perspective.
Could Belichick win 6 Super Bowls without Brady? No. Could Brady win 6 without Belichick before he got to his 7th? No, he couldn't.
Then, in 2007, as New England was ripping through the regular season undefeated, a scandal erupted.
Bill Belichick's Patriots were caught videotaping the hand signals of New York's coaches.
Spygate for Bill Belichick is something that will always be a part of his entire narrative.
His legacy was tarnished, and it is tarnished. There's no way around it.
A few years later, another scandal.
In the AFC Championship game, the Patriots won by 38. However, there's some question as to whether the Pats used underinflated footballs.
He handed Tom Brady that scandal on a silver platter. He dropped it right into Brady's lap. I think that's one of those moments that we'll look back on and we say that's when that relationship started to separate a little bit.
A full decade after they won their 3rd Super Bowl together, Belichick and Brady won a 4th, and then a 5th, and then a 6th.
That's an amazing ride. To have that kind of domination over 2 decades, I don't see that happening again.
But then it was time for Belichick to make another defining decision.
He wasn't the coach who invented the idea and the concept that it's better to cut a player a year too early than a year too late. But in his own little realm, he was an extremist within that.
After the 2019 season, adhering to that long-standing policy and demonstrating his highly developed disdain for sentimentality, both fundamental tenets of the Patriot way, Belichick cut Brady loose. And now Belichick has been pushed out the same door he pushed Brady out.
I will miss just the fact that he's not there. It's like, your favorite old jacket in the closet. It's always there.
What sometimes seems to be lost in assessments of Belichick is the singularity of his achievement. Why? Because of its magnitude. 6 Super Bowls? It is almost beyond comprehension. As many as Bill Walsh and Joe Gibbs combined. As many as Chuck Noll and Don Shula combined. The numbers simply boggle the mind.
I think that he wants to be able to walk away, whenever that day is, as being known as the ultimate winner. And he'll have won at least 6 Super Bowls when he walks away. He'll probably have eclipsed Don Shula's record for all-time wins. And no matter what you say about Bill Belichick as a coach, he'll be the ultimate winner in the NFL.